Hey everybody, this video is going to be primarily for Ableton Move users, but you can use this also in Ableton Live, so it cuts both ways. I got this idea for random sound generation. We have this new random button here, I think started with 12. So what I did is I randomized all of these parameters here so that we can randomize bass sounds. I got this idea from another YouTube channel I will link below because I want to give credit where credit's due. So I took his idea and created all these mappings here for all these parameters. Now what's cool here is I have this set up within the confines of exporting these presets that you create to the Move. So you have to have them within a rack, and then I have opted to have a saturator and a redux because those are my two favorite effects, and you can only have two effects on the Move, and I have these both turned to 0% wet. I don't have those on the random, but I have them available once you move them over to the Move. So just remember, when you want to go ahead and start using these with the presets you create on the Move, just turn it up here. So this is how this works. All we do is we just come over here and just hit the random button. Sometimes we'll get something less conventional. Sometimes we'll get something really plain Jane and get easy to use like that. It creates all different kinds of sounds. Sometimes you get something similar, sometimes you get something really out there. And you can always tweak it. So if you get something close and you want to tweak it here before you export it, you can do that. Sometimes you won't get, it won't be very loud just because you get a random parameter in there. Anyway, you get the idea. And once you found something you like, oh, two things I want to mention. One, you see that there's 16 macros here, and obviously you can only have 8 on the Move. So I intentionally have made the top row the ones that I want accessible for the Move. All these ones below you will not see. They're just part of the random generation. If you want to make your own version or tweak this once you have it, just go to the map, and then you can see what I have mapped to which ones. You can change them, map them to something else, change the ranges that I've created. I'm still kind of tweaking this too for my liking. So if you like more wompy sounds or something that has slower attacks or faster attacks, or you can change all these parameters within the mapping. Once we have something that we want, now you need to follow the instructions. I'll leave a link below. You have to add this to Ableton Move through an options text file. So you have to set this up. Well, I'll leave the instructions below. You guys will see it. You have to set this up and add an options file to even be able to do this in Move. But once you have all that set up, all you do is right click and you hit export as Move preset. I'm going to call this test 9. You can see I've been testing a bunch of these this morning. So we're going to save it as test 9. Now it has been exported. All right, now when you're over on the Move Manager, you just go over to your presets folder. I have a bass folder here I've been working on this morning, and we'll just grab number 9 and drag it on over. And I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second on the Move. All right, so now we're over here on the Move, and if we just look in our folder, which is the user presets. Here's all the stock presets, user presets. I put mine in bass. You can see all these ones I've been working on today. There's number 9 that we just threw in there. So if we might need headphones to hear it, obviously, because it's bass, but we have what I put on the macros for, remember, it's only row 1 that you can see on here. So you got attack, decay, sustain, release, filter frequency, filter res, and then wildcard. I have a bunch of stuff mapped to these, so you can really go berserk. So you can remember, I put a saturator, and you can obviously swap all these out too, but I put a saturator on. So we'll go to, and now we need, it is, as soon as you change the preset, it goes to 100% wet. But if you go to the default, it's set to dry, so we got to turn it up. But as soon as you start changing the presets, it's going to go. So it's cool because you can just start tweaking. Now you can throw those effects on. You can change the effects to delays if you want to put a delay or something on there. Not my style, maybe a chorus or something. There's a bass chorus. So I hope you thought that was cool. I thought that was just a nice tool. I'm not a sound designer, so being able to go ahead and hit that random button, generate some stuff I like, drop it over here, tweak it either in Ableton or tweak it over here on the Move, change the effects, change your envelope, change your filter, the wildcards, and then of course you got the 2 effect slots, lots to go bananas with to make your own presets. And just kind of gives you something to springboard off of. I don't like designing sounds from scratch because I'm not a sound designer. So if you want to pick up this tool, it's either for free over on if you join my Patreon, or you can pick it up below on the Gumroad link. I hope you have a great day, and God bless.